Now we are going to make the different pages of our application, okay? So to do that, I actually going to go to our Claude account, okay? And I will write him, make for me detailed description of all the pages I have in the platform. Then write for me detailed single prompt to make them in my lovable.dev project. So basically, I remind you guys, even though I'm working now with Claude and we're working with this thing, everything is based on the stuff we started to do with GPT. Okay, so it's not that he's doing it from his head. In the beginning of the conversation, we put for him all the documentation we had in Notion. So everything is okay. He's going through all of it every time. So let's copy that. Get back here, we will paste it, and now let's go to it. Let's just delete this one and write make the following pages and features. Let's actually write make or adjust, because he might already did some stuff. Okay, maybe we actually need to give him some overview about our platform. So I'm going to show you a new feature in Lovable. Let's go down by Shift Enter 2 lines, and I will go back to my Notion. I will copy my overview, get back, and I will write him. Here is overview about my system. And now we are not going to send it like in the default mode. If you will see here, because we activated the chat mode, we can hit here and change to chat only. What that's going to make, first of all, it doesn't cost you prompts, so that's really awesome. And the second thing is going to make a plan, or you're going to talk with him before making any changes. So right now I throw him a lot of information. Usually we don't want to do it unless we want to give him some context, okay? I never even told him yet about my platform. That's the first time I'm doing it. So let's see what he's saying. It's kind of a hit or miss kind of process, but usually I understand what we want. So I really gave him everything about the platform, and soon we will see what he gets from it. And he's supposed to make for us a plan to make with prompts all the features. So as you can see, he can actually read our database, and he's now checking what kind of tables we need to add to Supabase. And now he's actually telling us which kind of tables we need to add, which is really cool. New pages, and so on. So basically you want now to divide it to different parts of the plan, and that's fine. I agree with him. I want to do it. Let's do the database migrations. So you need to understand, if now I'm proceeding with him, it's going to make my whole platform structure based on that. That's like a really critical moment, okay? So you can hit this button or change to default mode and tell him. Let's hit this button and see what he will do. Okay, so he did some changes. He want to apply them. I will hit apply. And now he's made another change that he want me to apply. I will apply. And again, I'm not going to see any difference here. Right now he's only doing changes in Supabase. As you can see in live, you actually could see that he added here another table of the metadata, another table of the user preferences. Now he's doing more tables related to the metadata generations. Great. Now he's keep asking me with what I want to keep implementing and doing. So let's actually start with dark mode, because I want everything to work properly before I'm making more pages. Okay, so it did for us the dark mode. And as you can see, I can toggle between them. I can now check everything is okay. I do see I have some kind of error. Let's see. I don't really know what it means. Okay, I see user preference dark mode. Okay, it's about the dark mode, so all good. Let's fix it first. Great, we fixed the error. And another concept I want you guys to see is called refactoring. Refactoring is basically means taking the existing code we have of specific component or page and make it like to few more smaller components, okay? It's making optimizations to the codes. Now, Lovable won't force you to do it, but they really encourage you to do it. They even made here like a button. And I really advise you guys also to do it before you proceed. The moment you start to realize your pages or your components start to be a little bit complicated, maybe a little bit messy, maybe with a lot of features or buttons or whatever, either say here refactor the element or hit the button when he advises it. I really advise you to do it. So let's do refactor. You won't see any difference probably. Okay, and now after we're refactoring, we can continue development. So we already did the dark mode. Let's now proceed with actually the setting page, okay? I first want to make sure the basic functions of the app work before actually making the features of the app, because every app has a setting page. So let's do it. Okay, and he's asking for some permissions to apply changes in Supabase. Okay, he's saying that he created a new setting page, but I think he didn't do it properly. Let's see, if I hit here settings, it doesn't even work. Yeah, okay, so now we're going to see another function you actually can do in Lovable, which is returning back between versions, okay? I can now restore the previous version, which is so much comfortable. I so much love it. And you will see just like your previous version, it's that much simple. You can also hit here on history and really see the evolution of your app, okay? I can hit the fifth version and we'll see that nothing is here and we can move on, okay? And this is our current version. So let's get back. And I think he got confused. I think maybe he didn't understand what is the settings page anymore. Let's get back to our documentation, and in the UX UI design, we have exactly what we want in the setting page. So let's get back to Lovable and say, make new setting page button and page. The setting page should be based on that description. And let's paste. And I think it should be enough. Make sure you are in default and not chat only. And let's send it and see what will happen. Okay, so let's see the changes. I see that I have a wheel here of the settings. I can hit on it and yeah, I can see everything. I can change my name. I can manage my subscriptions. I can toggle dark mode here also. And I can delete my account and it's actually making a pop-up, which is great. I don't see the toolbar anymore. So we need to fix that, and let's see if it's even changing the name. So I will change here to 1111, save changes, profile update successfully. Let's see if it actually did it. Yes, it did it. As you can see, 1111. By the way, this is how Backend works. Now you can actually see it in live. So let's get back and write to him. Make sure the main top toolbar is visible in all pages, including the setting page that missing it currently. Okay, so basically what I told them is, hey, I want to see this panel in the setting page. Another cool thing you can do is you can capture image, okay, because I want to make sure you know what I'm talking about. And you can actually either attach here or just Control V, and you can actually send pictures to Lovable. So let's send it, and then we will see if when I'm in the settings page, I still see this toolbar. Okay, great, and as you can see, yeah, we can see still the toolbar on top here, and it's still functional. I do see that I have irrelevant buttons here, like features and docs and stuff, and we probably don't want them. So first of all, before we continue, you can see again, we need to refactor our settings page. So let's do it, and then we will move on. Okay, now that we finished to refactor our settings component, basically let's make the other pages and also delete those pages. So first, remove and you can always open this thing and write features and docs buttons in the toolbar, and make a plan to create D. And now we will go back to our documentation and we will just copy and paste all the other pages I want to make. Okay. So we have this, we have the history page. And the home and upload page, main page. I hope you will understand it. And now, because I told them to make a plan, please remember you need to go to the chat tool. Okay. So let's send it and see the result. Okay, so he made a plan. Let's see what he's telling us. Let's start with the database. Let's implement home and upload page and stuff like that. Let's start with the admin panel because it already exists and it's related to the users, okay? So I like that. I still don't want to make stuff that's related to the features. I do want to understand why he told me something about the database. So let's read about it. Database scheme updates, video uploads. Okay. So let's implement the admin panel. Okay, so let's see the changes. I will go to the admin panel. And he's saying that I'm unauthorized to get in, which doesn't make sense because I'm actually the admin. Let's make sure I'm actually the admin. Yeah, I'm the admin. So let's write him. Currently, when I'm trying to access the admin panel, it doesn't let me and say I'm not authorized, but my user is admin role. User ID. Okay, now what is user ID? It's basically the address for your user in Supabase. This is how we can communicate with Lovable and tell him, hey, Zova Nunu, okay, is a specific user, which is user ID is this one, okay? So we want to copy that and get back and paste it here. And let's do it in chat mode because I want to understand, like, hey, why it doesn't work? Okay, we're debugging right now. So let's send it and see the result. Okay, and we can see he gave me a really long answer. He checked everything. Yeah, let's just do it, you know? Sometimes he like asking me, and honestly, I'm too lazy to read everything. I just want to see if what he will do will fix it or not. If you're really tight with credits, you can actually read it and really think before you activate him. And all good. Okay, you want me to apply changes? Makes sense. Okay, guys, and now as you can see, if I hit your admin panel, we actually have our admin panel. We will see even monthly generations. Here we can see our other account, which is free. And by one action, I can make him premium. Now let's see if it's actually changing the actions in Supabase. So we'll go here to my table editor, user roles, and you can see I actually changed them to premium. So again, let me show you. If I will change here to free, it will change in Supabase in a few moments. Let me refresh. And as you can see, it changed to free. Great, so our admin panel is working. Let's make sure the admin panel is visible only to the admin, meaning this one. So let's sign out. And here get started. And now let's put our other email that we used. And as you can see, our other email don't have the admin panel and also have the limitation. That's perfect. So let's get back to our admin user. And now we will keep working on the other pages. So we can go on. Let's understand again what we did. Okay, great. So I basically just want to take the same prompt and put it here. Because I see that if I will just hit one of those buttons now to continue the work, I see that you just don't understand it. I don't want to risk it. The admin panel is actually made, so we can delete it. Let's do here chat and send it. Okay, so he got confused. Again, this chat mode is based on Claude. Okay, so he actually wrote me weeks of development stuff. It's so... okay, let's start with the navigation updates, because I really hated that I see those buttons, and then we will move on. Okay, we can see remove the unnecessary buttons. Okay, great. You understand what we need to do in the plan, so let's do it. Okay, so basically what we did now is updates for our backend to actually accept and create new video thumbnails and new video files and so on. So let's apply the changes. Okay, so because everything was in the backend, we don't really see here any difference. Let's look in Supabase and see what he did. And as you can see, we have your video metadata and videos itself. Great, let's get back and yes, let's proceed with implementing the home and upload page next. Okay, great. So as you can see, the main window is now also the uploading window, and we can actually upload videos and we can see animations and stuff that's going on. And it's actually interesting to see what he will do. I don't think he's supposed to do anything. I do think, yeah, okay, failed. Later on we will check it. I do think we need to have also navigation buttons for those pages. I see just our index button. Okay, first, let's make sure we have home button in the main top toolbar. Yeah. Make sure this button align to the left side of the toolbar next to the logo. Okay, so basically I want to add a new button here and align that next to the logo. I can see that I can also press the logo to get into the home, which is nice, but it's fine, I'm okay with it. Another thing I would probably want to do is move this element next to the settings button. So that's the next thing we are going to do. Okay, great. Now we have a home button as well. And now let's use the select tool, choose this button and move this button to the right of the settings button and make sure all the layout set up accordingly. Okay, so we're going to move this button to this area. Okay, and as you can see, the dark mode button moved here. Now, before we proceed, I want to make sure our system is also optimized and responsive to mobile. I never done it actually. It's going to be live with you guys now. So let's take a picture of that layout. And let's take a picture again of the toolbar. And I will send those two pictures and I will tell him. Currently, the top toolbar layout not looking good in mobile view. Let's make sure in mobile view we have some kind of 3 dots button that expand and show all the navigations and buttons of the system to make sure we can actually practically work with mobile. Make a plan for it, okay? Because I want to make sure you understand what I want. So I will go to chat mode, I will make a plan for it, and let's see what he's saying. Okay, Andy, make a plan. Let's see if you understand everything. Okay, yeah, look like you understand what we want. Let's implement the plan. Okay, great guys. So let's see how it looks. Now when I will transfer to mobile view, you can see, I can see everything. Let's go to admin panel and so on. So everything working great. I can even change to dark mode in mobile and so on. I really like it, honestly. And let's move on and continue develop our system. So in the next video, we are going to actually start making the actual features and implement the plan for our platform. We are going to upload videos, generate audio for them, generate text for them, connecting API, and so on. So I will meet you in the next video. Thank you.